We are on. Welcome, everybody. Good afternoon and God's blessings to all. And we are here today with the 1v1 interview with my brother Jay, our brother Jay from Louisiana, along with his beautiful partner, Leanna. And this is part 3 of the interview series we're doing. We've done really well with our previous wonderful brothers, Brother Curtis, Selby, and of course, Brother Larry. And today we're going to be continuing this progress and this wonderful things we do with our wonderful brother Jay here. Today, other than politics, I really don't want to talk about politics. I know the last 72 hours have been horrendous. So let's try to avoid any negative talk in the chat today. What I wanted to hope to accomplish from this interview is really letting you, our wonderful family members in the community, and anyone else new to the community, to ask questions of us. You can ask a question of Jay. You can ask a question of me. Heck, you can even ask a question of my beautiful wife, Suzanne. She's monitoring the chat today. So, if you have any questions at all for us, otherwise, Jay and I will talk to you guys and say hello. We'll check the chat periodically as we always do. And we'll just have some fun. We'll talk about fun things like having some relationships. Yeah, good stuff. As of yet, I don't see anybody yet. So it's probably early. Some of them know that we're going to come later.
They're probably working.
Some are probably working. Yeah, more than likely. I do want to talk about some positive things we've had lately. Last night was wonderful, though. We did talk about 9/11, but we tried to, kind of coordinate our experiences, each of our own individual experiences and things that happened. And I was simulcasting. Our channel was simulcasting with Gorillas, Random Thoughts. We both did well. Last night was a cleansing. I like to call it that. It was more of a healing, more of a cleansing experience. I mean, that's what I thought of it as it was. And I was glad. I was glad that we were able to get some frustrations out. We were able to talk to all of you wonderful people there in the chat that support us, have supported us since the beginning. And that means the world to us. It really does. So also, as I said, the previous interviews I had with Brother Curtis and Brother Larry were fantastic. We were able to learn more about each other, things that we do in this life. And I know with Larry, I had a few prepared questions for him, for my brother, and it just went into, everybody was like glad to see one another. I think we had over 30. I know we had over 25 likes between, Larry had over 25. I had close to 25. So there was a lot of people that were just saying hello.
Why don't you tell them what you just found out?
About which one?
YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. Yeah. We found out that they caught the shooter. If you want to talk about that.
About the likes.
About the what?
The likes.
Like, subscribe.
No, the glitch.
Oh, the glitch. Oh, crap. Okay, the likes. Yes. Sorry. I'm 60. Okay, I'm getting there. My mind is going.
Suzanne struck his ego for a second.
Oh, we have somebody popped in to watch. There we go. Anyway, okay. So what happened was I just had, the stream I did where I mentioned we did just reach 10,000 downloaded videos for the MikeySuzeFour channel. And Jay was in the chat. We had Mike Seha. We had some of our Lizzie Armstrong. We had some people that were there. And all of a sudden there was a glitch, and the glitch started giving me more likes. So by the time we were done, by the time I finished an hour and a half ago, it was at 33 likes. Now it's back down to 15. So apparently YouTube, for whatever reason, has this glitch with their likes. So they really, inflate or exaggerate your number of likes. And then at that one point, when you're done, then the likes go down. So I had 33 likes, even including mine. When I put mine in, now it's back down to 15. So if any of you in YouTube see this happen, just know that Zuckerberg is an idiot and he's doing it again. He's messing with his own product and he doesn't know what to do. So a dumb idiot.
He doesn't own YouTube. Google owns YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, apparently, I'm the only one in the chat because I just went on my phone to YouTube to see how many was talking
according to my information,
how many
I see
messages.
2 people. Yeah, well, I do see 2 people.
Oh, now it just went up to 2.
Okay, yeah, I see 2 people, and then they have this thing where in the studio chat, where you and I can communicate in the private chat. There's 2 of us, right? Because there's 2 of us up here on the panel. So I was like, okay, yeah, that makes total sense.
So it's just me and you, okay?
Yeah, just me and you. But according to what it says, there it does say 2 people watching. So they're probably just watching and lurking, or eventually they'll pop up and they'll have their.
Well, there goes my ego. I thought with me being on your channel that you'd get 1 million people watching.
Oh, don't worry about that. Come on. Your ego is fine. It's intact. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, but I look marvelous.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let's see. I guess we can tell when we met one another online. Oh, 1 person now. Woo! Went down to 1. Yeah, probably a lot of people working. Let's see. Oh, I'm having fun. I don't care.
Charlotte's probably in school or working too. So
no, she could be. Well, I know our friend PvP doesn't work today. He works Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'm pretty sure he's not working. So I know he's available. If he's the one watching, that's the one that's watching right now.
If I was him, I'd probably take the day off by sleeping all day. Shoot.
Oh shoot! Yeah, if you're exhausted, for sure. Yeah, I would too. Now, when did I meet you online? The first time, was it when I started streaming? Is that when I first met you?
I met you on Jep Nerdy.
That's true. Yeah, Jep Nerdy. But how many years ago was that when I started playing Jep Nerdy with you?
2 or 3 years ago, something like that. 2.5, something like that.
Okay. Well, plus
and then we just clicked, and I found you on your YouTube channel. You told me you sent me a link to the what is that thing called, private chat, and I checked it out immediately afterwards, after the game was over with, and I liked you, and we just hit it off, and we've been dating ever since, dude. No.
Yeah, we have, and well,
he didn't even hear what I said.
Oh man, over my
head.
I said,
and we've been dating ever since.
We have,
dude. We're not dating.
Oh my Lord. Let's see here. And Mike Seha live. My brother from Sweden walked in. Hello, Mike. Good to see you too,
hey,
sir.
Mike. Hey, PvP.
Yeah, there we
My
go.
2 brothers in arms. How about that?
Yeah, how about that? That's awesome. And Mike says, perhaps I can join you sometime, Mikey, if you want. Sure, Mike. Sure. Just let me know. Yeah. I may go ahead and maybe I can go ahead and interview you next, Mike. Let me know what your schedule looks like, okay? And then we can set up a day, and you can come up here and I can interview you as well. Let me know, okay, please, Mike? That'd be great. That'd be awesome. Okay, so we have PvP, and we got Mike in here, and that is awesome. Oh, there's another one of our friends, Good day, all from Australia. Mr. Playing Down Under.
Good day.
Good to see you, Mr. Playing. Good to see you, mate. Very cool.
Sorry that my Australian sounds like I'm from New Orleans.
And Kage Noctum Gaming, our fellow brother there in the gaming community, and also my hippie brother.
Hello, KND, because I can't pronounce that.
It's Kage. He told me how to pronounce it. He said Kage Noctum Gaming. So I was like, oh, okay. So that's how you pronounce it. And I was like, that's awesome. Thank you, Kage. Yeah, we're going to have to interview you too sometime, Kage. And you too, PvP. You're on that list too. Interviews, you know. Oh, okay.
Cut off my camera for a minute.
No, that's okay.
My hand is killing me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I wish I had a kickstand on my phone like my other phone.
Playing Down Under says, LOL, no worries. And the coolness gene there and Mike Seha with his thumbs up. That's so cool. And BVP says, I just posted another video in your chat group on Facebook. The video has some vile comments about Charlie Kirk from our media and some leftist politicians. Oh,
hey,
that should be interesting. Hey, and there's Sir Lemon.
Well, Lemon,
hey, Sir
now's
Lemon.
the time to ask whatever you ever wanted to ask me, son.
Yeah, I will. And Lemon says,
no,
hey
I meant
there.
Lemon.
Oh, Lemon. Oh, that's right. Sorry. It's an open forum questioning here. So anybody from the chat can ask questions of me, Suzanne, Jay, anybody else who's there with you in the chat, ask a question. They'll all try to answer it for you. Yeah, he says, hey there, I'm pretty busy, but stopping by to say hello. Well, welcome there, Lemon.
Hello,
it's good to see you.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Yep. That is what we do. We have fun. Okay.
Dr. Howard, Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard.
All right. Jay, here's your first question from Lemon. He says, did you grow up there in Louisiana, sir?
I was born, raised, and apparently I'm going to die here in the bayou. But the thing is, I'm not in the bayou.
Right.
I'm up north.
Yeah. He's north, Mr. Smoker. North.
Like Justin Wilson used to say down in New Orleans, he's way, way, way up north. Way up north. In Shreveport.
Exactly. All right. And PvP says, some politicians on the left described him in awful terms and celebrated his unaliveness. Guess those lefty politicians don't get it. They could be targeted too. Yes, left and right doesn't matter. They're all going to be.
I hate to tell you, but we are all targeted. All Republicans and Christians are targeted now.
Yes.
Charlie Kirk's pew unaliving proved it. They're targeting all Republicans and Christians.
Right. And Lemon says, oh, okay, a beeline over to Dallas, right?
Actually, I was making a joke of Justin Wilson. I do not live in Shreveport. I live east of Shreveport in Bastrop, Louisiana, in Morehouse Parish. Right.
And I know Lemon, if I'm correct, Sir Lemon, you're close to like Houston, right? You're in Texas.
Oh.
Yeah, he's in Texas.
He's my distant cousin then. Hey, how you doing, Lemon? I didn't know you lived in Texas.
Yeah, he's in Texas. Yeah. And Kage says, well, maybe as a liberal pagan, I should dip for a bit. Yeah, maybe. No, you're okay, Kage. Don't worry about it. You're good people. PvP says churches have been burned in Canada. Jays, right? Yeah, there have been a few. I've
always remember the golden rule. Jay is never wrong. I may never be right, but I'm never wrong.
Right, that's your part two. You may never be right, but then you're never wrong. That's your part two.
That's right.
If you want to refer back to number one, go back to Jay.
There you go.
I know you too well. That's so silly. That oh my gosh.
We both know each other too well. That's the problem.
Absolutely. That's why our partners are like co-wives, co-husbands, and all that sort of thing. Playing Down Under says the left are very angry. Yes, they are.
Oh,
But
and
then
let me
again, the right is
tell
angry as well. Yeah.
let me tell PvP something. Let me explain something to PvP of what I said on Charlotte's stream Sunday. I had said
Yes.
that you
Yeah.
were
Have a good day, Coggy.
Leanna's daddy. Well, Leanna lost
Thank you,
her
Lemon.
mom, her dad, and her grandma. And she has come to trust you and Suzanne so much that she thinks of you and Suzanne as her new mom and dad. And she loves you.
No. And we really love Leanna, and as I said, we love Charlotte. We think of her as our niece. She is our niece. So we have 7 total nieces and nephews, and Charlotte is one of them. And her mom said, "Aw," gave us a big thumbs up. So,
I hope Charlotte sees this because I
I
like to
hope so
say
too.
something about you, PvP, and Charlotte.
Yeah.
My daddy used to say, treat friends like family and treat family like gold. Treasure
Yes.
them. And I
Yes.
treasure you, Charlotte, and PvP. You are my best friends.
And you're
I
not
love
just
you.
a best friend, you're a family member to me. You're my brother. I love you like a brother. I will love Charlotte like a sister. I will love everybody like brothers and sisters. That is what we're about in this channel.
Yes.
We're all about kindness.
Yes.
We love one another. We care about each other. We do. And we pray
I've
for
even
each other.
gotten
We
to
do that as
know a
well.
little bit of Kevin. I consider him a brother too. I consider all of your people on the comments that have wrenches family
Yes.
members.
Yeah, for sure.
Doesn't mean I'm going to send you Christmas gifts and birthday gifts, but I do consider you family members.
Yes, definitely. Okay. Yeah, so let's catch up. Well, Kage says have a good day. Well, take care, Kage. You don't have to leave. Lemon says I'm in South Texas. Yes. He also says Kage, that's your decision, but you are always welcome here. Yes, you are, Kage. As I told you, you're a brother to me. You're my hippie brother, and I love you. So, come whenever you want. That come here, say hello, do what you want.
Shut up, Jay.
Lemon says, "Am I allowed to flirt?"
Shut up, Jay.
Lemon says, "Am I allowed to flirt with your niece? Then you can flirt as much as you want. I don't care. You can flirt as much as you
You'll
want.
have PvP to deal with.
Yeah, you'll have PvP to deal with in that instance. Then, if you want to flirt." Oh, and speaking of, PvP answered and said, "Almost 500 churches burned in Canada since 2016 under the Liberals." Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's stupid. I don't know why anybody would do that.
We had at least probably that much just last year.
Yeah, Playing Down Under says love that. And PvP posted a video in the group about it. Thank you from our Facebook group. Lemon says thanks, Jay. Same here. And PvP says thanks, Jay. Glad to be your friend. Oh, that's wonderful. I love that, guys. Yep. And look, we got 8 people watching, so very cool. Very cool. That's if
come
YouTube
on with
is
the questions,
trusted.
Guys. I thought this was an
interview.
Yeah,
come on. This is an open forum. You guys and
even
and
you,
gals
Mikey, come on and interview me.
Okay, yeah, all right. So then go ahead and answer me if you can. Well, answer me, Jay. You and Leanna, you've already said you guys are off and on. So when was the very first time you met her? Then when was the very first time you guys, reconnected? So.
Oh, God, I thought you were going to ask me when's the first time we ever...
No, I'm not going to do the
no
thing.
No,
I'm not going to ask you
that. The first time we met was shortly after my mom died. My dad died when I was 18. And my mother shut down completely.
Okay.
She didn't even talk to even me for a year. She was so depressed.
There we go.
So for 18 years, I tended to her. I never even had my first date until I was 36. And I think it was 36. And I met Leanna, I think it was 2006 or 2007. I think it was 2006.
Yeah.
And
I just want to say
we dated, you know, we dated once or twice, but nothing happened, you know, and she kept coming back, wanting to date now and then. But then all of a sudden, last year, we really took, and we've been exclusively dating, and now it's even more. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I know. You told me before about this. You're right. Your special relationship. Yeah, I haven't broken that trust. I've kept that trust.
I know you won't.
Yeah,
but
we'll just say that your special boyfriend.
She is the reason why I'm losing all this weight.
That's great. Well, Suzanne is the reason I lose weight, and I'm doing well in life because I have her by my side, and she is my confessor. I told you she is a Universal Life Church minister. Yeah. You know, raised, taught, educated. She works with the Catholic Church and Christians. I can confess anything to her. She is my private church. She is my place. That is where I belong. So she belongs to me. I belong to her. So.
And that's the way it should be.
God has put us in a great position.
I belong to Leanna, and Leanna belongs to me.
Belongs to you. There you go. See? Yeah, you're doing wonderful.
I'm just trying to keep her away from PvP. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, bro. I love you.
Oh my God. Okay.
You know I gotta go for the joke, PvP.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll get to the next question for you, brother, in a minute. Let's see. Let's catch up to the chat a little bit. Okay, so PvP says, thanks, Jay. Glad to be your friend. Well, we're all glad to be your friend, my friend. Yeah. Charlotte is a smart lady, PvP says. She laughs when I say horn dog things to her. I know. This
is true. Look at last week's video and you will see what I'm talking about.
I've seen it a couple times.
I have seen it like 20 times already.
I bet you have. Lemon says, haha, well, I'm plain, but Charlotte is awesome and attractive, but she is the judge, jury, and executioner on that one. She is, absolutely. Lemon says, PvP, I can't blame you. And Charlotte is cute. I can't lie. And Lemon. Okay, and Lemon had to go. So, Sir Lemon, I'm glad you made it here for the short time you did. Please have a great rest of the weekend, okay, my brother? And I know you always do a great job taking care of our channel. So,
and he says he'll rewatch later, so that's good.
Let's
make it a good one for Lemon.
Good one, yes. Have a good one. Yes, we'll make sure we have a good one for the lemon pie. PvP says bye to Lemon and LOL. And Ronnie's World. Hi, Ronnie.
Ronnie's World. Excellent.
Yeah. Down in Zona. Excellent. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, Ronnie. Hey, hello, Mikey and Jay. Hugs from the Tolleson, Arizona.
Ronnie, now's the time to ask your boy Jay anything you want.
Yes. This is an open forum, Ronnie, and everybody in the chat. You can ask Jay anything you want. He is the star. He is the co-host today.
And let me tell you, you will always get the truth out of me. Yes.
There you go. You don't have to worry about it.
I was born in sin. We're all born in sin. The sin nature is the flesh. Yes. But I chose when I became a Christian to never lie. And so far, I have kept that promise. Thank the Lord. Because why would I lie for you and not lie for me?
Right.
I won't. I won't lie for me or you. No.
Here, I'm going to take my hat off. It's getting a little warm around here.
Warm in here?
Well,
yeah,
70 degrees outside,
is.
but I got humidity I got to worry about too.
Oh, I was thinking it was hot because the two guys were at it for Charlotte. Jeez.
Oh, jeez. Don't give me those images, Jay. Please don't do that.
I'm trying to wash my brain out with Clorox right now.
Cleanse it with bleach or something. I don't care what you use.
I can't do that with Charlotte.
Anyway, but it's great to see you, Ronnie. Larry is doing fine. If you haven't heard from, or you probably have heard from him already, but he is out of the hospital. He's doing fine. He's relaxing. Hopefully, I hope that your friend, his wife Diane, has him under permanent bed rest so he doesn't go anywhere or overexert himself.
Shut up, Jay.
Right. The PvP says, I don't need to lie. The left does more than enough for all of us, national folks. Amen to that. Amen, which is why I became an instant conservative when I came up here to Canada. I guess I'm proud of that. I should be proud of that, actually.
Then why do you hate the T-Man?
The what?
The T-Man.
Oh, you mean the T-Man? Oh, we don't like to talk about the T-Man. T-Man's got his own hidden agenda.
I love him.
It's okay. It's okay. But, every politician has... I'm going to say this. It's in general...
Oh, he has flaws, yeah.
Sure. Every politician has flaws. But they also have skeletons in the closet, and they have a hidden agenda. Every politician does. Left or right, doesn't matter. Everybody does.
I should run for president. I don't have any skeletons in my closet. I don't have anything to hide. Everything you see is up and up.
Yeah, but then again, you don't have any mistresses or anything either. Leanna is your one and only, so.
No, Leanna's my only one. And that's the truth.
That's what I'm saying. When you become president,
son, I'm telling you, I can't have any mistresses. She wears me out. Oh God.
Well, there you go.
I dated when I was 37. No, was it 36 or 37? I think it was 38 years old. I dated a 62-year-old, and she nearly killed me.
Really?
God. Yes.
That's pretty.
And now I'm 56 and I'm dating a 40-year-old, and she's nearly killing me.
And you're the 56-year-old who's 16 years older than her, and she's just doing the opposite of what you did to the 62-year-old.
When I first met Leanna, she was 21.
Okay.
And we've been off again, on again, boyfriend, girlfriend for 19 years.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to put the phone down.
Okay. Well, go ahead. I'm just going to answer what PvP says here. He says, I used to be left when I was young. Thing is, back in the 70s and 80s, they had good policies that made sense. And some of them did, but they wanted to make Canada better and serve citizens. At one time they did, but not now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just, kind of a weird thing. So, yeah, so absolutely. But, yeah, so that's where we're at there. But anyway, what was I going to say? Okay, so let me ask you a question then. Jay, are you all right for me to ask the next question to you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there you are. Okay. So, I gotta ask you, dude, what made you want to listen to Conway Twitty? And I have no question about him at all. He's a great country western singer.
It's a long story, but let's just say that I had an accident.
Well, shorten it to an abridged version, okay?
I woke up from a slight coma. 2 hours. I woke up from slight coma, listening, and the housekeeper that was coming in to clean my room was playing Conway Twitty on the radio, and he woke me up.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really wow, like a song that he sang. Do you know? This
I
sounds
fell on
weird,
my
but do you know
head
what song it was?
and literally hurt my head, and I was out for like, I think Mama said about an hour or 2 hour, and I finally woke up listening to Conway on that radio. So
right,
yeah.
Wow. But okay, so here's the other question part of that. Do you remember what song
Or
that
it might
was?
have
Do you
been
know? If you
weeks. I
don't,
don't
that's
know.
fine.
I can't remember if it was weeks or hours
Wow.
that I was in a
No,
coma.
but I mean, you don't know what kind of song it was or what the name of the song was.
It was, I know exactly what it was.
Oh, tell me. Go
It
ahead.
was A Bridge That Just Won't Burn.
A Bridge That Just Won't Burn. Wow.
Yeah, you got to listen.
And I know Suzanne knows that. Yeah.
I'm practicing a song that I haven't sung in in like 20 years, and
Wow.
it's Crazy in Love.
Crazy in Love. Yeah, that's a good song. Yeah.
Because I'm singing near Hot Springs in 3 weeks.
So. Right. That's awesome. I'm looking forward to that when you tell me you're going to go, and I'm looking forward to hearing about your story about that the next time we get together. Yeah, definitely. PvP says that the current liberals are the new left, totally corrupt and hateful. Yes, in both countries.
Well, liberals are left. Democrats are left.
Yes, they're red. Red being the color of the devil.
They're blue in America. They may be red up there, but they're blue down here.
The Democrats are blue?
Republicans are red.
No, I thought the Republicans were blue.
No?
Mm-mm. It's the Democrats. Mm-mm. So it's totally opposite. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because when they light up the election board, see, back in the late 70s to early 80s, the NBC lit up the election board for blue for Republicans, red for Democrats, but then they switched it.
Yeah.
So now it's blue Democrat, red Republican. Yes.
Yeah. Jay, would you indulge me for a moment? Go ahead and just type something in there, because I like to keep track of who comes to our shows, and I like to thank everybody that comes. And
in the private chat or the YouTube channel?
No, put it on the YouTube channel. Just type anything. Just say hello, welcome everybody, God bless everybody. You can do whatever you want. And because I just said something and I highlighted myself, but I just want to make sure,
Shut up, Jay. Shut up, Jay. Shut up, Jay.
Yeah, okay, yes.
You highlighted yourself. Shut up, Jay.
Liberals are red up here. Yes, they are PvP. I figured that out. Yep, and the conservative are the blue here. Awesome. Well, that's probably why I did it. So, and here is JPRPH1, or also known as John. Welcome, John. I'm working now. I'll have to catch the rerun. Take care, folks. Well, thank you, John. And
John, Masha.
Yeah, thank you,
John, Masha.
And there's Howdy. I'm just so proud to be here. Thank you, Jay. I love when you say that. That's awesome. Okay.
It's in honor of Minnie Pearl. I used to love Minnie Pearl.
I
hope the family does not get mad at me for doing that, because I'm honored.
No, they won't.
I love her.
No, Minnie Pearl, right, was on the Hee Haw, right, show and everything. No, I think the family enjoys it when you say howdy.
Matter of fact, do you remember the old Southern comedian named
Bobcat Goldthwait?
No, Jerry Clower.
Jerry.
He had the little raccoon on his.
I don't read that. Doesn't ring a bell to me. I'm sorry.
Hang on 1 minute.
Okay.
I'm trying to. I had someone trying to call me. He had a raccoon on his jacket.
Oh, okay.
And he nicknamed Conway Twitty as the high priest of country music, and it caught on. I think he should have called him the king of country music because he just got certified 70 number one hit singles.
Oh, you mean for Conway?
For Conway Twitty. He just got certified number one hit 70. And we can thank Canada for that because it came from Canada.
Yeah, because a lot of people here in Canada are raised as country music enthusiasts.
He was big in Canada. Every time he went up there for a concert, he sold out, but they also paid him to televise it on television.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
him and Carole King were great country music stars up there. Yeah. Remember Carole King?
Yeah, I remember Carole King, So Far Away, all that song. Yeah, everything. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel sky tumbling down. I remember all of that stuff. Yeah. Well, my parents, I told you, when I was 3 years old, my parents took me to go see my very first concert. And that was the Monterey Pop Festival in Monterey, California. And I was only 3 years old. And my brother was not even 1 yet. We went in the summer. That was fun. That was first very ever concert I went to as a kid or as an adult later on. And my first real adult concert I saw was, young adult concert was the Mamas and the Papas. And then when I went into college, my very first concert, my very first concert when I went into college was Stephen Stills of Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. True story. Stephen Stills. And
Peter, Paul, and Mary are the only ones that they only had one number one hit. They were a one hit act.
No, they weren't a one hit wonder. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. I will correct you on that because there was Puff the Magic Dragon.
Okay, then my trivia for the day lied.
They lied to you. They did. Yeah.
Because that was the question of the day today.
Right. See, what they're going by is Puff the Magic Dragon, which was a big hit for them. Hallelujah and all that. But they had other hits. Where have all the... Do you remember a song that they sang during the Vietnam War? Was it "Where Have All the Good Men Gone"?
No.
And it talked about God. And
I didn't even know that they did Puff the Magic Dragon.
They did. That was them. Yeah. Yeah. I remember because my mom and dad loved that group. They loved that trio. They loved them.
I was into disco in the late 70s.
Do you understand when you say you're into disco, like I was into disco? She really isn't, but that's okay. But I mean, I
listened to disco music when my sister was listening to disco music.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until whenever I had the accident, I can't remember what it was, that I remember it was Solid Gold, the TV show.
Solid Gold? Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. And they always had the country star who had the number one hit that week to perform their number one hit.
And that was Conway
Twitty. And that night was Conway Twitty. And he sold me.
Yeah.
He sold me. Nobody ever sold me like him. I exclusively only listened to him and bought his albums.
Yeah.
Oh, I listened to other things, but I didn't buy hardly any. I'll tell you what. The only two other acts that I bought one album each of each act was Paula Abdul's first album and Wilson Phillips' first album. That's it. The rest was Conway Twitty.
The only one I bought, the number one album I bought from here, from Canada, was Alanis Morissette's Jagged Little Pill. That was it. I didn't buy Bryan Adams or anybody else till later, until I saw Bryan Adams in concert down there in Tempe, and that was fun. That was just after the 9/11 attacks, and the the one thing I'll never forget when I saw Bryan Adams at Consequence. Are you ready for this beep 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 year to be over? And we all said, "Oh hell yeah!"
Yes, PvP, you are exactly correct. Give that man $1.
Yeah, yeah. I get a feeling Jay is a Conway Twitty fan.
I'm not only a Conway Twitty fan, I am a Conway Twitty impersonator.
A Conway Twitty impersonator. There you go. Yeah.
I have the wig. I have the costume, the black jacket, pants, the red shirt, the Conway Twitty necklace that says CT, and my friends and I play benefits. We never accept any money, never.
That's great.
Not even for gasoline. We pay for the gas. We just go up there to help people with benefits.
That's fantastic. No, that's good, Brother Jay. I'm very proud of you. Do you get some compensation though? I mean, even though you don't know nothing at all, even afterwards, like
we say it like this, Mikey. We say it like this. We got this talent. Why can't we use it for good?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they'll feed us.
That's why I said
they'll have dinner.
Things.
Oh yeah. Because mostly we do it at church functions, but never in the church. Never in the church sanctuary.
Never in the pulpit
we always
or anything
play. We always play either away from the church or like this that we're going to in 3 weeks. It is across the street from the church, and it's like an auditorium, huge auditorium for their basketball games and stuff. And they have 400 seats.
I don't think
and they were all sold out.
Yeah, PvP says they're not missing much, Jay. Alanis is overrated. I don't think she's overrated.
I don't even know who that is.
But that's just Alanis Morissette. You probably don't really need to know. But, you know, she was one of the first Canadian artists I actually owned an album from. So just saying.
There are a lot of Canadian actors, I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah. Well, let me tell you about how. Yeah, now your favorite singer, like I said, is Conway Twitty. Suzanne's favorite group is AC/DC. She grew up, you know, watching them.
My God.
They're a more popular group in Canada than anybody else, even the Beatles. It's really weird.
Didn't they sing Highway to Hell?
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that. You ask Suzanne next time what that song really means, she'll tell you. It was about their tour. It was about how it was hell going from one place to another, doing all this other stuff. That's what that song means. It's not about Satan. It's not about evil. It's just about their tour that they were on at the time.
I saw a description of I was just teasing. Song. That's all.
That's all it was. Peas and carrots. Anyway.
I love peas and carrots. Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't eat peas anymore. I can only eat carrots. Because of my allergies.
You're missing out. I just made
no. I had plenty. Jay,
I just made a hamburger soup that you would die for.
Okay. Well, my mother made split pea. You know, until I found out I was allergic to peas, Suzanne made great split pea soup. My mom did. Yeah. With ham in it, by the way. Very good ham meat. So yeah.
We do hamburger soup down here.
Yeah. And PvP says she just whines too much to listen to. Well, so does Shania Twain, but I never bought any of her albums. Take that, Shania. Yeah.
Sacrilege.
It is not sacrilege. She's Shania Wine. That is what she is.
I love that woman when she first came out. My jaw dropped down all the way to the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was one hot little filly.
Yeah. And Jay, this is what he verified. PvP says AC/DC were metal, but they didn't use the satanic stuff like some metal bands do.
I was just kidding, guys. Come on. You know me. I gotta go for the joke. I'm never serious. I'm never serious unless I'm talking about the Bible. I'm never serious.
I know. We're just trying to help you out. Anyway, yeah. So let me just kind of mention why I like Sting so much. Back in 1978, I was only about 13 years old, and I have to admit, I was kind of a lost soul. I mean, I went to church, with my parents every Sunday, and I did all the things I'm supposed to do as a Christian boy would do. But I felt a little lost, and
Shut
I
up,
needed
Jay.
some
Shut up, Jay.
direction. No, I needed some good direction. And somebody at school introduced me to this album called Regatta de Blanc. And it was, obviously it's in French. It means white. What is regatta again? Like a festival. So, so anyway, somebody introduced me to the album, and I said, "Oh, this sounds pretty good." And of course, Roxanne's on it. Little did we know what Roxanne was going to be about later on. But anyway, but there were some other good songs in there, and I said, "Oh, this sounds pretty good. What is the name of this band?" He says, "It's the Police." And I said, "Do they ever come to Phoenix?" He says, "No, they haven't come to Phoenix yet, but they're planning on to in about another couple of years or so, and because they're on, they're over in England and stuff." And I said, "Oh, okay. I guess I think I should educate myself about this group because I really like the music." So I bought all their albums, and by the time we got to Synchronicity, back in 1983, they came down to Phoenix to a place called the Oakland Municipal Stadium. This is where at one time, the Oakland A's used to play their spring training baseball games. It was a big enough stadium that was out there. Of course, they don't do that anymore. Now they're in Sacramento somewhere. Anyway, so long story short, so I went to my very first, well, not my very first concert, but my second or third concert, and I wanted to go see the Police. Well, when I went to go to school there at ASU, at Arizona State University, the seniors were allowed to help the freshmen get acclimated to college life and to get acclimated to fun events and things like that. And one of the alumnus events was to have our seniors take us to whatever we wanted to do. And I said, "Hey, I would like to go to the Police concert, please." And they said, "Absolutely. We'll buy you a ticket. You can go with your senior sponsor because I know he likes the Police, and you guys can go and have some fun." And that's what we did. We went there on a September night. It was about 2 weeks before I turned 18, and I watched the group Madness with "Our House in the Middle of the Street," that song. And then I watched the Thompson Twins with Dr. Doctor, but they didn't have the lady there yet. So
Did you ever see that TV show, Dr. Doctor? That was a good comedy show.
No, I didn't see that comedy. No.
It's on YouTube. All the episodes are on YouTube. You need to watch it.
Dr.
It's
Doctor?
with stars Matt he was in TNG as Rasmussen, the
boats. Right.
Person from the past that came to the future.
Yeah. Yeah. BVP is saying Mikey, LOL. Mikey talked about Sting. I'm shocked. Why are you shocked? I told you he's my favorite singer. A regatta is where boats float around. Yeah, thank you for
confirming. That's the reason why he said I'm shocked, because it sounds like he's saying all he talks about is Sting.
Regatta in White. Yes, Regatta du Blanc. That's what it was called, the first album. Doctor in the House is a classic Britcom. Oh, cool. Doctor in the House. That's what he called it. Doctor in the House. Okay. Oh, cool. Well, we'll have to check it out, I guess.
Any more questions, dudes?
Yeah, we're expecting some more questions. We got PvP asking us stuff.
This is becoming I don't know what
to
say.
Aren't you having fun? I told you we may
I'm having fun, but there's no questions. Come on, dudes.
Some people got to ask. Yeah, so, I mean, the rest is history. I saw my first concert, and I was instantly hooked. So, and like I said, everything comes full circle. Well, when Suzanne and I, last year, were walking downtown, and we saw Sting in the flesh. I waved, he waved, and I think she said he was going to wave us over. We're going to talk
and
to
you
him.
two got in a hotel room together?
No.
You and Sting I just got a hotel room together?
I just let him go. No, I waved to him back, say hello, that completed it for me. I didn't need to get a signature. I didn't need to get an autograph. I had to see him in the flesh to believe
You
he
didn't
was
want
real.
his
He was
DNA?
real. He's tall, and that's all I had to say. I said hello, and and he says hello back. So I mean, just he was being
I
genial and
understand what you're
nice.
coming from.
Okay.
When I first met Conway in person, I
Hey,
literally
look, Mikey and Sting get a
ran
room.
into him.
No, we don't. Okay.
I
Yeah.
literally ran into Conway head on, face to chest.
Really?
Yes,
Literally. Wow.
he picked me up. He said, "You okay, man? Come on!" And he took me in his bus to check me out.
Wow.
And we
Wow.
talked for like 5 minutes, and he gave me one of his books that had um, lyrics from his songs, and he gave me a
Nice.
Conway Twitty necklace. Oh my God, I was in heaven.
Yeah. Well, my other favorite singer is Ed Roland, who is the lead singer for a group called Collective Soul, which are also a Christian group. And Ed Roland and his bassist Joel, uh, I ran into them practically. I could have ran them over if I wanted, if I was walking. And I ran into them at Auntie's La Casa Vieja restaurant, a Mexican restaurant, which is no longer there now, but it's in Tucson or in Tempe,
Right.
Arizona. And we sat and shot the breeze for about 2.5 hours before they were going to do their concert that night. And I already had a ticket, so I was already going to go see them anyway. But
He
I
was
got to see
speeding.
them personally. What?
You
Sorry.
said you got a ticket. You must have been speeding.
No, no, no. I had a ticket for the concert, not ticket for speeding. You silly man. Anyway, yeah. So I mean, Ed Roland and I, and Joel, we talked, and I said, Joel, do you get this feeling that sometimes Jim Morrison comes back from the grave and plays through your guitar? And he says, oh, absolutely. He's been accused of being a Jim Morrison lookalike. Joel has. So the
Okay.
basis. So I'm like, okay. And I said, yeah, I'm going to your concert tonight. He says, great. And Mikey, can we call you Mikey? I said, sure, absolutely. He says, Ed's saying to me, okay, make sure you stay through to the end. He says, and because we have great songs tonight. And I said, oh, from 7 Year Itch. She says, yeah, that was their greatest hits album. And I said, well, what about your Shine song? I said, I love your Shine song. He says, okay, don't worry. Let you haven't let your light shine down. I said, well, yeah, we'll play it. He says, we definitely play it. Little did I know that they play it at the very end of their concert. It's the very last song they play, Shine. And I was up there at the front of literally there at the front of the stage, really at the base of the stage, right there, listening, waiting for the Shine song most of the night. And then it finally comes to the very end. And then some douchebag comes over next to me and says, did you know that they always play Shine at the end of every concert and everything? I said, this is my only first concert I've ever seen, you dumbwit. Jeez. If I had known that they were going to do their Shine song at the very end, I would have just been more, relaxed and more patient.
Yeah.
But I was like waiting for this song, and then it came at the
When are you
very
gonna sing
end.
it? When are you gonna sing it? When are you gonna?
Yeah, when are they going to
gonna
sing that
sing it?
song?
Oh, they sung it.
When are you going to sing Shine? And then, well, they did, and greatly, by the way. And that is,
Sunshine.
yeah. No, the song goes differently than that.
Oh.
And that's cool, Jay. Yeah. Yeah, Jay is very cool. Yeah, definitely cool. Let's see.
Totally awesome.
We've had 9 visitors. Yep, you are totally awesome. I have to say that. We've had 9 visitors so far, so we have had people come and visit, and yeah, we're gonna be here. Yeah, we'll be here. Jay, are you able to hang for another hour, or do you have to do something?
I can stay all night. Don't worry about it.
Okay, great. Yeah, so let's see. We got 3 people still watching. Okay, cool. So we'll probably get more people as we go along.
Yeah.
So okay, so let me ask this question. When did you know that it was good to be on YouTube? When was the first time that you were attracted to YouTube?
It would be when Jeopardy was on what's his name? Salty Trekker's channel.
Oh, okay.
And I won my first.
Came from him, right? It originally came from.
It started originally with Salty Trekker, yeah.
Right, and then John and.
Yeah, he separated from Salty for some reason and started
it was
his
a
own.
Question. John told me one time that it was a question of values. It was a question of beliefs. Yeah. That's why they separate.
Anyway, I did pretty good. I won my first round on Salty's channel, and then when I went to John's, I started winning more. And then here lately, for the last, when did what's the dude that works for Paramount?
Omnicast.net.
No,
Omni. He works for Paramount.
Omni started winning, and I didn't lose confidence or anything. He just was better, and I never won anything ever again.
Let me kind of.
I miss a question of Trek, is what I miss.
I miss that the most. I miss Conti. I miss Conti. I miss Zoe.
I miss my girl Zoe.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
God.
miss T-Dowd very much. T-Dowd doesn't like me anymore, so he was the one who actually got everybody to turn against me. No, well, T-Dowd got everybody to turn against me when they thought I was lying and cheating, and you and Brad Wolf are the only two that believe in me, and Ervik Sonder, but nobody else does.
We're not cheating.
I know, but they thought I did.
Suzanne wouldn't let you cheat. She was on her phone or computer, and you were on your computer. She was looking up something else.
No, that's what I said to Professor and to John was, I did not cheat. I did not cheat. And they thought I did.
How could you be cheating when you were losing all the time?
Well, I only won a couple times. One time I won against you, then you won against me.
But I meant when you were thrown out, all you were doing was losing. So if you were cheating, you would have won.
Well, you know what happened was John was away. Well, do you recall what happened? John was away. So Professor Brady was in charge. Omni, I really don't forgive Omni for doing this. Omni said that I was typing. They heard the typing. So when John came back.
But you weren't doing the typing. That was Suzanne. She was
Suzanne was typing to me, and I was just typing a response back to my wife because we have two separate computers. So all I was doing was typing a response back to her about a question she asked me. Next thing I know, T-Dowd, Omni, and even Mercer and everybody else were saying, "Nope, Mike's cheating. He's looking it up and everything else."
I do the same thing. While I'm on Jeopardy or Question of Trek, I'm texting on my other phone to Leanna. So,
right, but see, they heard me on my computer. They said they heard me on my computer typing, and they naturally, incorrectly, and wrongly accused me of cheating, and that was it. And then John
is so wrong.
Basically just said,
I haven't been there in weeks, maybe a month or two. So,
yeah, that was just hurtful, And I said, well, go screw yourselves.
And it's not because Omni's winning or anything. It's just I have a life, and I'm with Leanna now, and I don't have much time for Jeopardy or anything.
Me either. And like I said, I do miss a question of Trek.
I try to go there now and then, but I'd rather be on Charlotte's channel than anybody else's.
Right, I agree. Conti, as I said, was one of the nicest people I ever met, and Zoe was one of the kindest, gentlest.
A little weird, but I liked him.
And I can put up with brainy specs. He has Anna. He has a couple of kids he inherited, so he's a family man now. Stepdad. So I can respect that of him.
Oh, did he get married?
Yeah, he got married to Anna.
Oh.
Yeah. Anna down there in where he is in Texas. So,
congratulations to him and her.
He did, yeah. And like I said, but T-Dowd really like betrayed my trust. I thought he, he lives here in Canada, you know that.
Yeah.
Collingwood is where he's from, Ontario, and I thought he really trusted me, and he doesn't trust me anymore, and he doesn't trust Suzanne either,
Wow.
or any.
The thing is,
anything. If I ever show up, he'll get.
Why didn't they use logic? Is what I'm thinking at, because you're not cheating to lose. You would cheat to win, and you weren't winning. So why would you think you're cheating?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
It's crazy.
I was losing so much. I was like, okay, I don't care. I'll just guess what I can. But because you were the one that told me just don't guess. If you don't know it, just don't guess.
If you don't know it, don't guess, because you're going to be dropping into the minus points.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I watched some of the early stuff, and I remember the first time I beat Resolute Germ because he bet it all, and I won with 200 points. I remember that. And then I beat you in a contest.
I was definitely stupefied with that.
I bet you were.
Yeah.
Anyway, just want to catch up here real quick. So PvP said that's cool, Jay. He says, if artists have a big catalog, they often play the crowd's favorites. Yeah, that's true. That is true. And let's see. He says, I saw David Bowie live 3 times. And some of the popular songs he played every time, he'd also put in random deep cuts too, which made it fun. Yeah, I saw Sting solo, as I mentioned, 9 different times. I also saw, like I said, the Police in 1983. And when they came back, which I was so happy 24 years later, in 2007, reunited, I plunked down $170 and went to go see them play again. And
I was sad that Conway didn't come back to Monroe Civic Center after 1989.
Yeah. Right.
He didn't come back anymore, and I was sad because I would have liked to seen him in concert more.
Sure.
Except I only saw him 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah, and PvP also said he'd also put in random deep cuts too, which made it fun. Yeah, well, that's what Sting did. Sting would take some of his Police songs, and he would change them around a little bit. He would have, like, Roxanne would be playing in a different key, or he would be having a Message in a Bottle in a different key. One of the best partners, and I call him his faithful sidekick, if you go to a TV reference, is Dominic Miller. Dominic Miller is Sting's guitarist muse in the band, because he writes a lot of the songs along with Sting. And then, of course, his real muse, of course, is Trudy Styler, his current wife. So, I mean, from what springs in his head will come from either Dominic or from Trudy. You can't go better than that if you have 2 geniuses like that who know about production and about how to write good songs, and they're really good about that. So, and I'm glad you did PvP. I'm glad that you at least got to see David Bowie. I wanted to see David Bowie, never got to see him. So, I'm jealous already of you. He says the Jet Nerdy questions were so hard, you'd never be able to look them up for 30 seconds. Yeah, absolutely.
You don't even have 30 seconds. You have like 10.
Yeah. 10 at most. Yeah. Why would I bother trying to type to maybe StarTrek.com or anything else to try to answer it in 10 seconds?
I know I couldn't because I can't type fast. So by the time I get through typing Google the question, my time would be up.
Yeah, but I even type 40 words a minute, and I can't even type that fast. So come on, I mean, they were jerks. Absolutely, they were total jerks. I agree with you. I'm a big Trek fan, but only watched a few times as the questions were so obscure. Yeah, they were very obscure. Well, that comes from, John's,
Now, I give John credit. He comes up with some great questions.
Yeah, he comes up with really weird questions. Yeah, he does. I agree. Well, he is a God-fearing man, so I can't fault him for that. But I just wish that they had not prejudged me, right, Jay? I wish that they had.
You know who your friends are.
More leniency. What's that?
You know who your friends are.
I know who my friends are. I do. Yes. And Mikey, do you have a Facebook group or something? Yeah, Mike Seha, thank you for asking a question. Yeah, I do. In fact, I have a couple of groups. I am with, like I said, mostly now I'm with Chance Bartels and the Nostalgic Pod Blast. So I am in his group. But I'm also with a good friend of mine uh, who, uh, shoot,
Larry?
Garth. Garth is his first name is Garth. And Garth just recently graduated from college, but he is really into cosplay and he knows a lot of the voiceover actors and actresses that have worked in TV, movies, and things like that lately. And
Yeah.
I'm also a part of Garth's group on Facebook. Yeah. So I'm very limited to a few groups on Facebook. Just a couple. Yeah. I don't have my own Facebook group though. No, I don't have that yet. I haven't even created my own one yet.
I don't even know how to. I am a technological retard. I do not know anything about technology.
Oh, no, you're not a retard, my friend. He says, I clicked your about page, but the link to Facebook does not work for me. It should work. The Facebook link should work on this channel. If you go to MikeySuzeFour and you check links in there to Facebook.com where it says Mikey Sting, you should be able to go to that. Click on it. It will show my whole page there with me and Suzanne and our wedding day and everything else. Yeah, it's there. It is there. Just check it. But like I said, check it through MikeySuzeFour YouTube page. Don't check it through the other one. Don't check it through the Warlord Fate. That one is inactive. Some people can still watch it and vote on things, but they can't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't access anything through that. But go to the MikeySuzeFour page. Go to the about. Go there where it says the links. It should have a Facebook link that connects to us. It should. Yeah, it says facebook.com / Mikey Sting. So, yeah. Yeah, it should. Definitely. Let's see. Okay, PvP says.
I can't wait to get interviewed by Charlotte. I bet you she'd be having great questions.
Oh, are you sad because I don't have a lot of questions for you?
Oh, I just said I bet you she would have some good questions.
She will.
Because she's a great interviewer. I love her interviews.
I give it up to her. I only just started doing this myself, and I give it up to her. She has more control and be able to.
I can't even figure out StreamYard. I have an account, but I don't know how to do anything with it. So that's why I say I'm a technological. You know what?
Yeah. Let's see. I was at the Vancouver Police concert on the reunion tour. Yes, Vancouver was first on the tour. They also practiced in Vancouver for a month before the show. Yeah, I'm very happy for you there on being able to see them firsthand there, PvP in a reunion. Yeah, I've always said I was very jealous of you. PvP, David was amazing. David Bowie was amazing live, Mikey. As good live as on his records. His voice was amazing. I bet he was. Definitely. And let's see. Bowie had one of the biggest vocal ranges I've ever heard. Listen to the song Sweet Thing Candidate, Sweet Thing Reprise Song Group. Oh, yes. Yes. Well,
Sweet
of course,
thing.
in Mount the Hoople, too.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's a kind of a, well, it's a combination of three songs. It's like what the Police, or excuse me, what the Beatles did is with Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. They do that at the beginning, and then on the side two, towards the end, they do Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band reprise, and they replay it and do it, and then they go into A Day in the Life from that. So that's like a 3-part thing. But
you would be amazed because one of our shows, and it was down. I don't know if it was in Louisiana or Mississippi.
Give me a minute.
Leanna comes on stage.
Okay.
And I turn her the keyboardist, Millie, she tells me, Jay, and I turn around and there's Leanna coming up, and I said to myself, something's wrong because she never comes up on stage. And I said, excuse me, folks. And she comes up and she whispers in my ear and says, can I sing a song with you? And I said, of course, darling. And I introduced her, and she said, I asked her, I whispered in her ear, what do you want to sing? And she said, Louisiana One, Mississippi Man. I said, I love you. And she nailed that song, man.
Yeah. Okay, Mike Seha, this right here is facebook.com/user/Mikey Sting. If you click on that from the MikeySuzeFour YouTube channel directly there, it should take you right to my Michael R. Fournier channel on Facebook. And it'll have myself and my beautiful wife Suzanne there. And if you see that, then that's the correct channel. So, yeah. So there it is right there. I'll leave it posted here for a little bit, so you can get a chance to copy it. Also, PvP said, on the Diamond Dogs album that Bowie did, he starts in a very low register, goes to mid-range, and then hits a high note that still gives me chills. Yeah, I know. I mean, he had that vocal range, which amazed me. Okay, let me ask from singer to singer. Brother Jay, what is the highest octave register that you've ever reached?
Well, I have a lot, as you can tell, I have kind of like a bass voice.
Bass baritone, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I do not sing even near Conway's range because I'm a bass.
What was Conway's highest range? And then what's the highest you ever reached?
I would say he didn't have a high voice. He had a medium to low voice, and but he had a long range voice. He had the lung capacity like I do.
He was able to maintain one note like and
he could hold that last note forever.
Wow.
Like I can.
Yeah, like I could at one time. I've kind of lost some of my range. What's the highest? Okay, what is the highest octave you've ever reached in a song? Anything that you ever sang?
Not high, but low. Like I said, I have never sung a high note. It's always medium to deep voice.
Yeah, have you ever sang alto though? I mean, you say bass, baritone, which I assume that's where you've been in, but nothing above an alto.
Let me see if I can do this. I am not good at a cappella, so forgive me. I'm going to be bad at this, so forgive me.
Okay, all right. I'm listening.
I'm trying to get my ear.
Oh, let me mute myself for a minute while I blow my.
All right, here we go. Crazy in love. That is as high and low that I can get.
Oh, that's cool. Well, let's see. Okay. All right, for myself, the highest I ever reached at one point or another was falsetto, but not for very long. I couldn't hold it. But when I sang in my church choir for my Catholic church over in Scottsdale for
that's how I became a bass. That's how you became a bass. They needed a bass, and they made me a bass.
That's how the Campbells, my instructors, Kent and Cindy, Kent and Cindy Campbell. That's how they were able to determine that I was a soprano. I actually was with one other gentleman, and I sang soprano with all the other ladies, most of the other ladies in the group. There were two alto ladies, okay? I sang with that alto part of that as well. So I had a range that went from alto to tenor to soprano. And sometimes, if I was lucky, I'd hit a big falsetto note. Now, because I'm getting 60 years old and I'm getting older, my vocal range is going somewhat down to about an alto or a tenor. I'm about that point, but I really can't get higher up than a tenor right now.
I could like any male, I could get high up there if somebody squeezed.
Shut up, Mikey. Shut up, Mikey. Shut up, Mikey.
The twins in a vice and squeeze real hard.
Did you know? I got to tell you. Okay, I got to tell you this story. And Suzanne was there, so she can verify this. I went to this bar over in Scottsdale. It's called 92nd Street Cafe. I was with two of my friends, Adam and Thaddeus. Thaddeus Sledge. His mother, rest in peace, Joni, was part of Sister Sledge. Okay. And I was singing the high parts. Joni Sledge is a high.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I read something PvP said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, so long story short, so we did a version of We Are Family. Thaddeus sang the alto part.
Family.
Correct. So he sang the alto part. Adam sang the Thaddeus sang the tenor part. Adam always stayed in a lower register to balance us out. So Adam was singing the alto part. And I got to sing Joni's part, which was soprano. We got a standing ovation, not only from the people in the bar, but the rest of the people were special guests of Thaddeus. They were his cousins, his aunts, his uncles, and they all stood up for us. And Suzanne she came over, gave me the biggest hug and kiss. She said, oh, wow, that was just amazing. And everybody was saying to me afterwards, like, Mikey, Thad, Adam, you guys should get together and form a group. I was like, oh, man.
The three trio.
Yeah. A great trio. It was a wonderful night. It was a wonderful night. We did not only that one, we did some boy band stuff. So we did In Sync songs together, the three of us. We did Backstreet Boys. By the way, Backstreet Boys is one of my heartfelt favorites when it comes to boy bands. They are great. And they're Christians and they believe in God. So Backstreet Boys, really good guys. Yeah.
The way I got started was we had a school counselor, kind of like a school coordinator.
Thank you,
counselor. And he wanted to help us, those of us in school, to have some kind of extracurricular activity because we didn't go out for sports, what little sports we had in that school. And every afternoon every Friday afternoon, he would take us to his house and he would get them to learn musical instruments.
Nice.
Drum, keyboard, electric guitar, acoustic guitar.
Yeah. So what was some of the, well, let me ask you first, what was some of the instruments that you started with? Because I already told you with me, I
cannot play any instrument. That's what I was getting to. He tried so many times, and I can't read music. I have to, the way it goes with the way I sing is I have to hear the song about 40 times to be able to memorize the words, and they just play it on my key and don't even ask me what my key is. They just know it.
They just know.
And the group knows it. And he said, well, we got to get Jay to do something because I don't want him to be left out. And he said, can you sing? I said, I sing in a choir. And he said, well, what music do you like to sing? I said, country music. And he said, and everybody said, yeah, country music. Because back then, country music was the rage in the 80s. And
well, it's still the rage. It's just it's living in a closet.
Not as it was in the 80s. I mean, it was a country explosion back then.
Oh, no. In the 80s, I agree with you. Totally agree.
Yeah. And anyway, we got started, and he said, "I think I could get y'all a gig."
Nice.
And he became our tour manager, our manager, everything, and even drove. We started in a wholesome bread truck.
Yeah. Wow,
and then
cool.
we finally got to where we could get an RV, a big old RV, with a
Cool.
I don't know what you call it, but it's the back of the thing where we put all of the instruments and microphones, everything, all the electronics, everything.
Oh, and all of the speakers and everything.
Yeah, right. And
sure.
we go now. The original band, they all died, with the exception of me, within 18 months of each other. They all died.
Wow.
Either cancer. One was hit by a train. The other one was hit by a semi. The rest was cancer or heart attack. And
terrible.
I had another group, and they needed a lead singer, and I said, okay. And they said, and we know about you and everything, so we'll rename our band Jay and Friends, your band. And I said, oh, well, that's nice of you. And they didn't die. They just stopped altogether. And now this is my third group. Now, the way you get to be a part of our group, you have to be friends with all of us, or you cannot be in the group.
Period. Yeah.
Period. We are a family. We are friends with every one of us. And do you know, out of all three of the bands, it was the same rule. You cannot get along with one of us or all of us. You're out. And all three of the bands, not one of us ever had a fight.
Right.
None of us.
Right.
We love each other.
That's amazing. That's great. That's a great story. That's amazing. I'll only say for myself that the last best band I played for, his name was Bobby Cook, and he called it the Jamioki Band. The reason he called it that was for two reasons. And he even has Jamioki is patented with the U.S. government. So it's a legitimate name for a band. Yes. He did that the first thing.
I do know that there is a band that is bigger than us that call themselves Jay and Friends. Let me say, if they are listening, we do not take any money whatsoever. We are not in it for profit or anything. We do not sing your music. We sing Conway Twitty songs. As a matter of fact, we do not sing any except 3 songs of Conway's that was released as singles. The rest, we sing songs that was never released as singles because his fans love all of his songs, and they love the songs that we sing.
Yeah.
All we're doing is honoring him, and we take no profit in it.
Which is great.
We have sung. I'll tell you how it is financially. Every one of my friends that is in this band, they're not rich, but they're not hurting.
No,
I'm the only one who's a poor man in the group. We have sung in Louisiana, Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Mississippi, Alabama, and Kentucky, and now Florida.
Nice. That's great, Jay. So how long have you been with this current band? How long now?
I'd say about 8 years.
8 years? So around
7 or 8 years.
So around the time that Suzanne and I first moved here, permanently to be living here in Canada. So that's awesome. Yeah. Wow. All I'm going to say then, before I get back here to the chat, all I was going to say is that when I was with Bobby Cook's band, I was with him for 7 years, and from 1999 to 2006. until I started my first YouTube channel. And Bobby was so generous to me. He actually asked me if I wanted to be a singer with him because he had heard me in a few other bar places and other places I had sang at with other friends, and he wanted me to join his band. I said, absolutely, I want to be there. And he combined. What he did was he had me work first in his own restaurant that he was co that he co-owned with another gentleman, and he allowed me not only to work for him as a second job, but he also allowed me to be a karaoke jockey, a DJ. So on Wednesdays and on Sundays per week, I got to DJ and also do karaoke, and it was jamioke. And what we did is we had instruments, we had drums, guitar, we had percussion instruments like a conga drum and everything else, and even the cowbell. And we would play live in my friend's restaurant in the bar, and we would also play alongside a karaoke song. So we would have the karaoke lyrics on the stage, but we were playing live, supplementing the lyrics. And I did that for 7 years. I was very proud of that. And I got to learn. Actually, it was through Bobby because, as I told you before, I had learned how to play recorder, flute, and a piccolo. But that was all I knew how to play. I couldn't play anything else. And then through him, I actually learned how to play drums. I learned how to play every percussion instrument there is known to man. I learned all of that through him.
You're like Barbara Mandrell. She could play almost every instrument there is.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, you're right. Well, and who was the other one? Winona Judd. Winona Judd can do the same thing, like Barbara can. And Tammy Wynette did. Rest in peace. She did too.
I hated when she quit singing and went to be an actress, and her acting career didn't go that well. I wish she had stayed a singer. I miss Barbara Mandrell singing.
I know. Well, who was it that also went to kind of acting? Was it Winona or was it Naomi, her mom?
Travis Tritt did some acting. Reba did some acting.
Yeah.
Dwight Yoakam did a lot of acting. So did Lyle Lovett. He recently did a couple of episodes of the last season of Blue Bloods. I wish they would do a spinoff with him because I like his character. He plays a Texas Ranger.
Oh, nice.
And let's see, him and Danny, the Backstreet Boy guy on Blue Bloods, they could have done a spinoff with him and the Texas Ranger. Oh, that would have been great because they really hit it off. They had chemistry. Chris Christopherson, he basically I don't know if he still did music or not, but I know he was a great actor.
He still wrote for some albums, but over the course of his life. But he did a lot of acting too, and I liked his acting. I thought Chris was a great actor.
I would say Reba is the one because she had a TV show. Now she's got another TV show. She did some movies. Now I loved her pilot. She did a pilot for like a kind of like a housewives thing. With Terry Garr. Terry Hatcher, kind of like show. And she was a
like Desperate Housewives, like Desperate Housewives.
Like Desperate Housewives. And it was going to be a serial thing. It was going to be canon and everything, and she was playing a sheriff. And I loved that first episode. I wish they had made it into a series. I loved it.
I wish they did too.
I'm not really a fan of her new series. I saw the first season. It was okay. I'm not saying it's bad. Reba, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not my cup of tea. I loved Reba, the TV show. Now that I loved. And let's see.
Don't
I think
forget.
her and Chris Christopherson are the only ones that I can remember really becoming a actor more than a singer. Of course, she still tours.
Right. Well, don't forget that Vicki Lawrence started out as a Broadway singer. She did some country, with her the
I
lights went
think
on
she
the
started
gorgeous
on the
song.
Carol Burnett show. Then she went into
Then
did
she went
a
into the country
country
stuff.
album,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
then she
Right.
did more acting. Then I don't know. I think she did do some Broadway, and
Yes, she did.
but I love Vicki Lawrence. Oh my God,
Yeah, she's
Mama.
great.
Oh my God,
Oh,
I
she's
love
perfect,
that
Mama.
show.
She was perfect, Mama. Yeah, I love Mama's Family. And
Before there was Mrs. Brown Boys, and before there was Tyler Perry's Medea, there was
right.
Mama.
And Mama rocked.
And before her, that was Milton Berle.
Right. Okay, I've got another question for you, but let's get to the chat
All
again
right.
so we can. Yes, I do have another question for you. Okay, so PvP says, and it's pretty much the PvP you and me show. Okay, PvP says the crazy thing is David hated his voice. I've seen interviews where he said if he could have found someone to sing his songs, he would have. Oh, I didn't know that about David Bowie. That's cool. He says, I think I have, PvP says, I think I have a decent voice, but high notes give me trouble. Yeah, well, they give me trouble now. That's why I can only sing up to a tenor level myself. Otherwise, it'd be belting Steve Perry all the time. And you know how high he went up there.
And I
You heard it here.
apologize
Mikey
for
was a
my
maid man.
voice
He was a
today.
soprano. I was a soprano.
I know that little snippet of Crazy in Love was not my best.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the world lost out when Mikey didn't pursue his music career. I agree. No, I agree. PvP. Thank you for that, sir. I appreciate that. No, before I ask Jay's next question, I just wanted to mention that, like I said, I sang with Bobby Cook's Jamioki Band for 7 years. When we finished in around 2006-07, the last place we performed at was a place called The Venue, a very nice concert hall type deal, a very well set auditorium. It also had a few bars in it and stuff, the mini bars and whatever. And we performed there. That was one of our very last concerts we did together as a full group. I was playing the drums, I was singing background, I was also singing lead songs on a few lead songs, and with Bobby and with Danny, our favorite bassist. He was a great bass guitarist. And I miss Danny. Wow, Danny was great to me. Anyway, so we did this place at the venue. We had a sold out concert. I think there was only, we did it for free too. This was a free concert. Everybody who was anybody could be there, and they were. And it was in downtown Scottsdale, Arizona, called The Venue. It was fantastic. I will never forget it. It was the best night of my life because I got to perform in front of a grand audience. I thought it was fantastic. But anyway, enough about me. Okay, so here's the question. As you just said to me, Brother Jay, you've been to so many different places, and I'm jealous of you because you've been to other states and things like that. But of all those places you got to visit with your group over these last 8 years, what was your favorite venue and why? 2 questions.
Well, in 3 weeks, we're going to be near, I think it's Hot Springs. I hope I'm saying it right. I hope it's right. At a church function, out of church function, I should say. Right, and we sold out. It's the first time my group has ever sold out, ever.
Wow.
In over 30-something years.
Damn. Wow. Jay and Friends, right? And you're going under Jay and Friends? Yeah, and you're Jay and Friends, right? Yeah.
And I'll have to see if that's one of the best, because right now it's one of the best because it's the best we've ever sold.
And you sold all your tickets. I mean, you sold out. Yeah.
And we have a comedian that's going to open up for us. So
nice.
And let's see. I think my favorite would have to Or
like I said, other than, well, why do you think of that? Other than the venue, as I told you guys, I got to go to a casino called Casino Arizona in Scottsdale and got to sing with the Little River Band. Their second set, every song they did, I was in harmony. I was singing with them. It was perfect. I love that. That's my other great moment in life is I got to sing with an actual group from the 70s that I looked up to and respected for their harmonies and their rhythms. And then, of course, I got to sing with Bobby Cook, one of the best local band leaders, and Danny, one of the greatest guitarists I've
he
ever
would
seen.
never remember me, but I got to sing with Ricky Skaggs.
Ricky Skaggs? Dang, dude, I
it
love
was the
Ricky
last
Skaggs.
song, and we sang "I Saw the Light."
Don't talk to me. I'm jealous of you already. I love Ricky Skaggs growing up. Loved him in country. So you got to sing with Ricky? That is cool.
I opened up for him. Yeah.
You opened up for him. Even better.
Yeah, there was a comedian, then it was me, and then it was Ricky.
And then Ricky Skaggs.
He asked the comedian and me to come up and sing the last song with him. Well, the comedian didn't sing. He couldn't hit no one note at all. And I just I don't know I Saw the Light song completely except the chorus. I told him I only know the chorus. He said, "Don't worry about it. I'll tend to the rest." And I sung with him. It was one of my proudest moments.
That's wonderful.
He will never. I guarantee you, he will not remember that.
Yeah. Well, I know the Little
that's
River
been
Band
ages ago.
Yeah, that was ages ago for me too. Almost 25 years ago since. Oh no, over 25 years ago since.
I think
when I
that his wife.
With,
I think his wife's father just recently died.
Oh really? Oh no.
The male singer. His wife's group was called the Whites.
The Whites, okay.
They actually sang backup for Conway for 2 songs on his album Chasing Rainbows. I love.
The Whites, right?
Yeah, they are kind of bluegrass country. The Whites. And Conway had 2 songs that were bluegrass. I believe Loretta Lynn when she said that Conway Twitty could sing anything he wanted to. He first started singing rock and roll, then he sang country, then he sang bluegrass, then he sang blues. Hell, he probably could sing opera if he wanted to. Oh, and he also had several gospel albums too. He sang gospel too.
Yeah. Okay, so if I asked you, because you already know, like I said, Sting is my all-time favorite singer. Chris Cornell is my second all-time favorite singer because I got to know Chris for a little bit, and I asked him questions. I even interviewed him through email, and we talked and stuff. And I miss him. I miss him really a lot. And then of course I told you Ed Roland I got to meet for Collective Soul. He's my third favorite singer of all time. Those are my top 3. So I've got to ask you, Conway Twitty, I know, number 1. Who are your other 2? Just say your number 2, your number 3. Whoever is your best one. Yeah, really think about it. I already know my 3, so.
I love Joe Diffie.
Joe Diffie. Okay.
I miss the dude.
Was he the one who propped me up beside the jukebox? But he did like a parody of it?
He was one of the first celebrities to die of the C word.
Right.
C-19.
Wow.
The third one?
Yeah.
It would have to be between Ricky Skaggs and Tracy Lawrence.
Oh, they're both really female. Good singers.
Now, my top 3 female is Loretta Lynn, Barbara Mandrell, and Tammy Wynette. Sorry, Reba. I love you, darling, but I think she would agree on those 3 too.
my top three favorite female singers. Well, number one is Sheryl Crow. Love Sheryl Crow.
Oh
Loved her since Tuesday night. I loved her since Tuesday Night Social Club, which was their very first album. I owned her first two albums. Yeah, exactly. And she did a wonderful song, "Love Is Free," after Katrina. So that was.
She did a song with what was that dude's name?
Joe Walsh.
No.
Yeah, Kid she Rock. Did a song with Joe Walsh. Oh, Kid Rock. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
A country
song with Kid Rock.
Picture. Yeah, Picture. Yeah, I remember. Most people asked me to sing Kid Rock's part. When it came to that, in karaoke, Picture. That's
hey, Lizzie, how you doing, darling?
Oh, hey, Lizzie. I'll get to you there in a minute, Lizzie.
If you have any questions for me or Mikey or Suzanne, now's the time.
Yeah, well, Suzanne is asleep, so it's really just the two of us now.
Okay, just the two of us. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
The two of us. You and I. Yes. Building big castles way up high. Just the two of us. You and I. Well, what about that Beatles song? Two of us getting nowhere, making paper.
None of the Beatles songs.
All the way back home.
I know none of the Beatles songs.
I love Beatles songs. I grew up with the Beatles. I had to. There was no choice. My parents loved the Beatles.
To recap, because Lizzie came in late. We love you, Lizzie. I just announced that Canada pushed Conway Twitty over the 70 number one hit record. He has always been, and I think he will always be, the one that has the most number one songs ever in music history.
That's sweet. Yeah.
So I don't care what they say. George Strait can be the prince of country music, but he is nowhere near the king, because with 70 number one hits, Conway is the king of country music.
Yeah. Now, as I said, my next question was, and I told you my top three favorite female singers have always been Sheryl Crow first. Then number two is Susanna Hoffs from the Bangles, and then
I love her.
And then Nancy Wilson from Heart. Absolutely.
You know who else I loved? You know who else I loved back in the 80s? Belinda Carlisle.
Oh yeah. Well, I was okay with Belinda. I really like Jane Wiedlin from the Go-Go's. Jane Wiedlin has
Belinda in the Go-Go's, or was she in something else?
Jane Wiedlin was in the Go-Go's with Belinda Carlisle.
No, I meant Belinda Carlisle.
Belinda Carlisle was in the Go-Go's in the early 80s, but then she moved on.
Okay. I didn't know.
She moved on to a solo career. All you have to do is ask me, Jay. I can tell you. It's a musical.
I loved Wilson Phillips. In the pop music, it was Wilson Phillips. It was Paula Abdul, and it was
All right. Well, brother, let's catch up to the chat.
I would have to say Sheryl Crow.
Sheryl Crow, yeah. So that would be your top three? Okay. Let's get back to the chat here. Let's
female pops,
Yeah, definitely. BBB says, I played drums in my late teens, early 20s. My cousin played guitar, and we jam on weekends. Yeah, I heard about that, man. You did so well. 18 months? That's harsh. Yeah, definitely. Harsh, yes. Corrected himself. Jay says, I was depressed for at least 5 months. Glad Mikey was a karaoke jockey. If he was riding a horse around the track, the horse wouldn't have a chance. I opened myself. I did, and thank you, PvP. I got a kick out of that. I opened myself up to that. I did. I like Dwight Yoakam's music. Oh, well, PvP likes Dwight Yoakam. And hello, Lizzie Armstrong from Australia. Welcome, our sister. Hello to Suzanne and Mikey. Hello, Lizzie. And she says, hi, Brother Jay. She also says, hey, PvP. And hello to Mike Seha. And hi, John. Hope work is okay. And Yeah, I'm really sorry. I realized the chat just blew up, so I'm so sorry. I hope I'm catching up there, everybody. Lizzie Arm says, "See meat." Oh, you're sounding like Kronos there, Lizzie. Sing it, my brothers. Yep. PvP's is number 1 is David Bowie, number 2 is Elvis Costello, and number 3 is Jeff Buckley's band. Oh yeah, I like Jeff Buckley. Yeah, he's a good singer. And I also like Elvis. I could have seen if I had spent the money, I could have seen Sting and Elvis Costello in concert, and I should have gone. But I didn't go. But yeah, David Bowie, love David Bowie. Let's see. I wish Jay would give other music a listen. Well, he does on occasion.
Why?
Sure.
There's no other music but country music. Well, I do listen to gospel. I love listening to the Gaither Gospel Band.
I love listening to the Winans. They are a great gospel group. Love the Winans.
Oh, I grew up on the Chuck Wagon gang.
Oh, Chuck Wagon? Okay. That's all right. That's cool.
I don't know if you remember this, Mikey, but there was a gospel program every Sunday morning before I went to church, and it was called the Gospel Jubilee, and they would always start the show with Jubilee, 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 Jubilee. We're excited to welcome in this happy Jubilee, Jubilee. Yeah. I love that song.
Yeah. Well, one of the first things I loved as I was starting to get older was, of course, Hee Haw. I love the country music from that. I love Buck Owens and Ray
Clark. They were all country. Hee Haw.
They were all country, right? And then I started listening to the Lawrence Welk Show because my mother loved musicals, and I love musicals.
And one and a two. We're gonna be dancing until we puke.
We'll be dancing till the dawn, and and the pekin and the gokin. Yes, I know. But my mother also loved Engelbert Humperdinck. She didn't like Frank Sinatra or any of those other morons. She liked Engelbert.
I don't even know who Humper, whatever his name is.
Engelbert Humperdinck. I know that the PvP knows who it is. Yeah, but anyway, and who would want? Never mind. I don't even want to talk about Sammy Davis Jr. Okay. Let's see here. So Mike Seha says Lizzie Armstrong. Hello.
Yay.
And Jane Whelan was smoking hot. Oh yes, she was. Yeah, if you saw her, in Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home, she's one of the people that's on the screen, and she's talking about her. Oh yeah.
Jane
Whelan.
Yeah.
That little Jane. Yeah, she was great. Yeah, she's great. I love Jane Whelan. Let's see. Might Seha says the Facebook link does not work, at least not for me. I'm sorry, Mike.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm so sorry. Let me try. Jay, is it okay if I go to my Facebook? I'm going to try one last thing. Let me see if I can get it from the Facebook perspective. Channel. Yeah. Just give me a minute, and I'm going to see what I can do.
Everybody talk amongst yourselves. Smoke them if you got them. Drinks are on the house.
Okay. He just sent me a StreamYard link. Chance did 9 minutes ago. Oh my lord. Okay. Oh, that's the StreamYard link for Saturday. Okay. That's cool. All right, for Saturday. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, I'm going to check on something.
Smoke them if you got them. Drinks are on the house.
Well, yeah, smoke them if you got them.
Fresh panties everywhere.
Yeah. Let's take a look. Hold on. Give me a minute. I'm just trying to. Let's see here. Right. That's going to be Remembering Flo, the 50th anniversary, and Welcome Back, Carter, and guest. Awesome. Okay.
Oh, so I love Barney Miller. Oh, God.
Yeah. Okay.
I wasn't a Welcome Back, Carter guy, though.
Yeah, I just got to make sure I send this message to him. See you Saturday afternoon then. See you Saturday afternoon then. And thank you. Thank you so much, Chance. Oh, Brother Chance. I got to say that. Otherwise, he is my new brother friend. So, okay, Brother Chance. There we go. Yeah, he's out of Atlanta, Georgia. What a great man. Yeah, so I've got his StreamYard link for Saturday. That is awesome. Okay, so yeah, let me get to my Facebook here, Mike. Give me a minute, okay?
Mm-hmm. All right.
Hold on. Let me highlight this. Okay. Okay, Mike, this is directly from Facebook, and it should access my direct channel with me and Suzanne that we share. So if you click on that very thing I just sent, it should get you there. If it doesn't, then it's something to do with your server, probably. I don't know.
Well, isn't he already on the channel?
Yeah, but he's over in Sweden, and maybe Sweden doesn't have the same connection as we do for that. I mean, to go to Facebook. Thanks anyway, Mike says. No, I did post it there one more time, Mike.
Shut up, Jay. That I remember every time I hear Sweden, reminds me of that back joke from Family Guy, the racist black joke. The black man is sipping coffee in Sweden, and all the Swedish people going, black and sipping, black and sipping.
Right. And PvP says
Seth
hello
MacFarlane was a wow.
Yeah. Now PvP says I saw Elvis Costello and the Attractions in Vancouver on the Brutal Youth Tour. Once again, was the first concert on the tour. They hadn't played together in years. Wow, you got very lucky to see them there. PvP. Absolutely. Okay, so here's the actual address to my channel on Facebook, Mike. So if you want to become a friend of me and Suzanne on Facebook, go to this channel link I just sent. It's right here. Yep. And just go there, and it should take you right to me. Now, if it doesn't, then I don't know what's wrong. I mean, I'm not sure what would be the problem with your server
or friend request thing.
Yes, that's where you can go.
We'd like a little love tap.
Yes, a little love tap helps, and that's where you can go and friend request me. And if I recognize you, I would definitely friend you, Mike. And then in future, if I need to reach you, I can send the link privately to your Facebook Messenger, and like I do for Jay and Gorilla and everybody else, and bring them up here. And that's how we have them up on the panel. So yeah, so we can do that. We can do that, Mike, because I would love to interview you someday too, sir. I've already got you planned for future interviews. I've got PvP. I think I'm going to be doing PvP next. Yeah, I'm going to be doing PvP next as my next interview when I do that.
Shut up, Jay. Shut up, Jay.
You're so nasty. You horny dog, man.
You're the one that said it, not me.
I only said it in conversation. It's legitimate conversation. It's not like I'm going to be going into it and saying I'm doing this person. Come on now. Oh boy. Okay, well, we're getting close to done today. So here's my last question to you, Jay. Brother, what is your future plans? I know that you're with this band, so I know you're doing really well with that, but what is your future plans after? Like just say in the next 5 years what your future plan is.
Oh, I don't know. We may be folded. We only do benefits when it's really necessary, when they can't get the last bit of money. And it was like this. It was they came to our manager, who's also is our driver, and he said, "We need your help.
Yeah,
we need just a little bit more to pay off this child's hospital bill." And then to find out they sold every ticket. We've never done that before. So I don't know what 5 years ahead. I don't even know what 5 years ahead of my life or with me and Leanna. I hope we're still together because, Mikey, you know about Stacy.
Right.
You know how I was going to propose to her on Christmas Day, and she died on December 9th. She was the love of my life. We were soulmates.
Right.
I never thought I would ever fall in love again.
Yeah.
But I have literally fallen head over heels. Leanna is my soulmate. And I swear I think Stacy just sent her to me. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't live without her. I can't live without her.
I know. Okay. There we go. I just wanted to let everybody know. Okay, there we go. I just want to let everybody know in the chat that my my Facebook, my direct link there to Facebook with me and Suzanne. At any time you want to friend request us and we recognize your channel, we will go ahead and friend request you. And if you return the friend request to us, then that way we can stay together and connected so that we can talk to each other every once in a while. And then if you need, and then, when we have future live streams coming up, because we're going to be doing mysteries pretty soon. We're doing these interviews too. So as soon as I'm done with my A-Team reviews on Wednesdays, I'm going to be going into the mysteries at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern on Wednesday nights. And of course, PvP, well, his is going to be at 10 o'clock because, he works on Wednesday, but, right. We're going to be talking about the Lake Okanagan monster for him. But, with other future mysteries, I'll be talking to you, Jay, about Louisiana, with the voodoo things down there in, New Orleans and, the skunk ape you have in your Louisiana.
I don't know nothing about voodoo.
Yeah, but you do know about skunk apes down in your Louisiana bayous, don't you?
My what?
Or some mysterious creatures. Skunk apes. They're like cryptids. They're like
I don't know anything about that either.
Oh,
I never even heard of it.
Then tell me. Within one day, you can tell me about mysteries you've seen around in Louisiana. Anything you can't explain.
I've seen some mysteries there.
Well, there you go. That's what we're going to talk about then. Louisiana mysteries. As per Jay Aldridge.
We had a. I would like to say it was a UFO, but I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah. And of course, Lizzie said, "Brother Jay's son," and yep. And as like I said, please send friend requests so we can remain friends for future streams through the Facebook I just showed. And Lizzie says, "Brother Jay," for Stacy. Aw, thank you, Lizzie. And Jay says, "Thank you, darling." And Lizzie says, "All the best for you and Leanne, Brother Jay. May you share many love songs." Aww.
And do not think anything by this, Lizzie. I'm just telling you how she spells her name. It's capital L, little E, capital A, little N-N-A. Leanna.
Yeah, it's Leanna. Yeah, Leanna. Yeah. Okay,
she had to change her name twice. She changed her name. She had to get a new identity because she had been hit twice of somebody, the same person trying to steal her identity. So she had to change her name and everything.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, first of all, I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up at this point. Because I want to prepare for Gorilla later on. I know you want to get some rest. You want to be ready for Leanna when she gets home.
And, she didn't even get to come here last night when she got back from Mississippi.
And, wow.
And she went straight home and went to bed. And at I think 7:45, she got up and got ready and headed back to Mississippi. She's got some more business to do down there. So
okay. Has she called you and said I love you?
She is very mysterious, so it has to be a new acquisition, business acquisition, because she sold all of her washateria investments. So
Previous.
I'm wondering if she's getting into a new acquisition because she's not telling me nothing.
Well, then that's fine. No, yeah, but then let's keep that a secret because she wants to,
Oh
working
yeah,
on this.
it's gonna be a surprise to me. I know.
And she loves you. You know that.
Oh
There's no.
yeah, I know she wouldn't cheat on me because I'd kill her.
I didn't say that. I know she'll never cheat on you. Stop that.
No, she won't. This is the
Stop.
best we've ever been. Like I
Yeah.
said, we've been off and on for 19 years, however long we've been dating. Since she was 21, now she's 40, so I guess that's 19 years. Fixing to be
Yeah.
19 years. And
That's so great,
this
Lizzie.
is the
Thank
best
you.
we've ever had it. The
Yeah.
best.
Well, I have to say that because between just want to say this last thing, then we'll start wrapping up. Between me and Suzanne, between the 6 previous terrible relationships we had, our 6 marriages between the two of us, number 7 is my lucky number, and that is exactly how I feel. Lucky and blessed that I found the greatest woman in my life that I can spend the rest of my life with and love her unconditionally.
It literally took me
It took me 44
four.
years. How long did it
It
take
took me
you?
40. It took me 40 tries to get the right woman.
It took me 44 years to get the right woman for me. So,
Well, not years, but women. 40 women to get the right one.
well, I didn't have that many women, but I didn't need them because obviously I had saved myself for her. And it, like I said, it took me 44
Oh, I
years.
didn't say that I slept with all the women. I'm just saying the 40 women I dated. It took
Yeah, we
40.
don't want to think.
Well, I'll say 38
Yeah,
because
we
I
don't
don't
want to think
count
you're Will
Stacy
Chamberlain or
or
something like
her.
that.
So
Yeah, we don't
it
want to
took
think, Jay, that
38.
you're Will Chamberlain or something like that. Slept over 1,000 women. Still can't believe that. I think it's an exaggeration, personally, but
What?
that's just me.
No,
Oh,
it's true.
yeah, I know he did.
With the with the exception of Stacy and Leanna, it's
Right.
38.
It's 38. Wow.
The every last one of the 38 cheated on me with their
Jeez.
ex-boyfriends or ex-husbands. I'm
Oh,
not going to
geez.
stay with anyone who cheats on me.
You're welcome.
It
This is
was actually I
yeah.
dated one woman one
Okay.
date and heard that she was dating her ex-husband the next day. I said, I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. So Lizzie says, may you share many love songs with you and yours, brother Jay.
Oh, let me tell
PvP.
Lizzie this. Lizzie, our favorite song is Crystal Ball by Charlotte Nightstar the Werewolf. Oh my
Nice.
God, it's a beautiful song.
Yeah, it's a good song. Yeah. PvP says Jay and 40 women. Sounds X-rated to me.
Only with Leanna is it X-rated.
Oh, there you go. And Mike Sejas says, thanks, Mikey. So, Mike, I hope you did get the attachment there to Facebook so you could talk to us. Thank you, sir. I appreciate
Thank
that.
God he said Facebook because I didn't know where attachments was going.
I will, sir. Yeah, he says, I sent you a message on the profile. I can't see the add friend button, but feel free to send one to me if you can. I will, Mike.
Sometimes you get so many friends that Facebook will take away your friend button and it'll only be follow.
Maybe. Yeah, I've had that happen, but not on my channel yet. Thankfully, just knocking on wood for that. Let's see. Lizzie says, I am still single, but my Stormy 18-year-old cat, he says he loves me. He is listening to you all. Oh, Stormy. Bring back that sunny day. Great song, you know.
Does she
Yeah, thank you,
mean
Lizzie.
a man that she nicknames Cat, or is that actually a cat?
That's the man that she named her cat was Stormy. Yeah, Stormy.
18 years old? That's an old cat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It says if you can't see the message, it might be in your archive or a message request folder. Okay, Mike. I'll look for it. Don't worry. I'll look for it.
These dudes, every last one of you in the chats, and Mikey and Suzanne, are technological geniuses. I am a technological.
Don't say the retard, please. Don't say that.
66? Honey, I dated a 62-year-old when I was 36, 37 years old. So 66 is nothing, honey.
That's amazing.
All I can say, Lizzie, is hello, darling.
Yeah, but that's great, Lizzie, because you're only a year less than PvP. Maybe we should hook you and PvP up. Hint, hint.
I thought he said he was 72.
I'm just saying, there's only a year between the two. I mean, I've seen crazy things.
I'm sorry, PvP. I didn't mean to age you up. I thought somebody told me you were 72. I'm sorry, brother. Forgive me.
Yeah. Mike Seha says, better alone than in bad company. Absolutely. And I thank God I found a wife online. You are thankful, Mike. I know you are. And believe me, I was glad when I found Suzanne online first. Yeah, definitely. PvP says, Lizzie, I'm single too, sweetie. There you go. Woo! We love all Charlotte's songs. I am communicating and supporting her. Yeah, she's fabulous. Yep. And Lizzie says, no, he's a cat. I am his third owner. Yeah. The big one that Suzanne showed to you, Lizzie, before, Deja Vu. Deja Vu is our we are her sixth owner and final owner. She had 5 owners before us. Yeah, she's our final owner. We're the final owners of Deja Vu. Yeah. The Mancoon cat. Yeah, we love her. We love PvP, or we also love wonderful Moon Pie right over here. Our 8-year-old. She's gonna be 9 next year in March. Very cool. Lizzie is PvP, LOL. And PvP says The Amorous Adventures of Jay film coming out soon.
I'm glad you love Charlotte's song too.
Yeah, that's great. And Lizzie says, I would like to hear Brother Jay sing an Elvis gospel song. Oh,
I don't know any of Elvis's songs.
Yeah, I think he really knows a lot of Conway Twitty, but not much Elvis. But Jay's got a good singing voice. Yeah. Wow, Deja is a lucky girl and found a nice cat home. Yeah, she is, Lizzie. I mean, her 5 previous owners were total douchebags. We're good owners.
You can go back and listen to just a snippet of a song that I sang.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. I don't remember what made me do it, but you can rewatch this, Lizzie, and you can hear me sing just a bit. But forgive me, I can't sing a cappella, so it's probably very bad singing.
Okay, let me try this with Lizzie. Lizzie, if you want me to try this, let's see if I can do this a cappella. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. How's that?
How great thou art, how great thou art.
Okay, there will be a poll later. Who sang that better?
You did. Because I don't sing good a cappella.
Yeah, but you did pretty well there, I have to say. I love you, brother. You did pretty well there. You did. Cool, Brother Jay, Lizzie says. And lovely Mikey. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You honor me. You honor us.
My song that I call my funeral song is Sail Away Home. Oh my God.
Sail Away Home.
Oh,
when you sing that, there's not a dry eye in the house.
Sail away home, I'll leave this world behind. I'll sail away home to heaven I will climb. Oh, I can hardly wait to step inside the gate, see Jesus on his throne. Someday, by and by, in the twinkling of an eye, I know I'll sail away home. I love that
There you
song.
go. Yay! Nicely done, Jay. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Yeah.
That
It's
was
not
good.
I'm telling you, I sing poorly without song, without music. Mm-mm.
Yeah, but well, it's okay. But you did really well on that one. I have to say that was good.
My choir that's going to be singing that will be crying.
Yeah, I like John Denver's song "Wings That Fly Us Home." I posted it on my channel. That's a great song. I love John Denver
On
too.
the wings of a snow white dove. I don't know anything else. I just
Brings
know that.
his own sweet love. I kind of added that, but yes.
Yeah.
Wow, Brother Jay, you sing great. See, Lizzie loves your singing there, brother. I
The
told you
check
already.
is in the mail, darling.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and
She's
wrap this up.
buttering me up.
Yep. Well, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Let's start with PvP. PvP has a great channel there. If you folks go to
Yes,
his
he does.
YouTube channel, he's got lots of playlists of wonderful songs there, including by David Bowie, his favorite singer, and as well as the groups called The Damned, Honeymoon Suite, Mount the Hoople. He's got a lot of stuff there. So make sure you go there and check out PvP's channel. And make sure today, don't forget, hit the like button if you liked us. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're only 36 away from 350, which is our next goal. And we hope to make 500 in monetization by the end of this year. And then don't forget, of course, share this with your friends and family. And also, please, don't forget, when you subscribe, if you're new to our channel and you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell. And
Lizzie, is your channel Lizzie Armstrong 7596?
I think, yeah, that's what she said. That's Lizzie's channel, I believe. Say it again one more time there, Lizzie. Yeah, go ahead and put it one more time in your chat there, and in the chat, and we can confirm it. Okay. So there's PvP. Also, well, that's me. Okay. I always keep track of wonderful people that come visit us. Mike Sehal from Sweden. Mike is a great guy. He
You
also
just got 45 subscribers, Lizzie.
Wow, cool. Very cool. Mike is also a good musician, and he does talk a lot about certain things which are mysterious out there, because I can't wait to actually do a mystery show with him about all the legends in Sweden and all the different ghosts there. I know one of my favorite singers, Jennifer Crutchfield, when she used to be Jennifer Newberry, and she was born in Sweden to a wonderful mom, Marie, and you know, and so, and she grew up singing, and she knows a lot about local legends. So, I know, Mike, you know about some of that, and I definitely can't wait to collaborate with you on that, on one of our mystery shows. So, again, thank you so much, Mike, for coming today. Also, Playing Down Under. He has a good channel. Make sure you go there and subscribe. I know he has a little bit of content. He does some gaming, as you can see there. The PlayStation, yeah, he does some of that. So make sure you check out Playing Down Under. Also, we have Kage Noctum Gaming. As I said, he's my hippie brother. Adopted, and he's a great man. He plays a lot of Fortnite, plays some other gaming channels there, and he has some good chats. So make sure you go to Kage Noctum Gaming and subscribe to his channel. Also, Sir Lemon Pie, he is one of our best managing moderators, as is Jay Aldridge, and of course, Jay Aldridge and Lemon's boss, my beautiful wife Suzanne. And we also have Larry is one of our managing moderators. We have Connie Cleary, and I believe we have Curtis as well. And they're all wonderful people, and they monitor our channel. So make sure you say hello to every one of them, and Charlotte too.
You don't have to subscribe to my channel because there's nothing on it. I don't know how to do anything on YouTube, so you're wasting a subscribe thing.
Okay, Ronnie's World. Ronnie's World is a wonderful YouTube creator. She has 2 wonderful grandkids in Kaya in London, and she's also one of the best friends of Larry for a number of years. So my brother. So make sure that you go to Ronnie's World's channel there on YouTube and subscribe. And she's got some good content there as well. Don't forget JPRPH1. His name is John Ponto Riero, and he has 3 different channels. This is his main one, but if you go there to the main channel and you click on his links, there is his other 2 links. One of them is a gaming link. So make sure you go there to John's channel. And John, thank you for coming today. And there's Jay. And, even though Jay says don't go to his channel, go there anyway to subscribe to him because he's a blessed brother. He's one of our best friends to this channel and to all the other channels. And he also says prayers for us, which, and he's very sincere and a very good man. So make sure if you just want to go ahead and subscribe to one of the best friends I've got in this world, go there and subscribe to Jay, okay? Even if he doesn't have a little bit of content. There is...
And you can trust me with your carpet. I will not go on the carpet.
Yeah, well, there you go. There's my Facebook.com, /user, /Mikey Sting. That is my main channel on YouTube, on Facebook. If you get a chance, go there and, and add me as a friend if you want. And I will come back and add the same thing to you. As long as you're good.
Oh, thank you, Lizzie. You didn't have to do that, darling.
Yeah.
I just got a request saying that she subscribed to my channel. Thank you, darling.
And there again is PvP. And let's see, there I am again with my Mikey Sting. And there is Lizzie. And Lizzie Armstrong has some great channels on her as well. So make sure has a great channel. And she's also very multi-talented. She does dancing, singing. She's done a lot of things. So make sure you check that out. All right. And let's see. Okay. Yeah, now I need to go back here and put my glasses back on. Okay. Visit my channel, Brother Jay. Okay, Lizzie says. Also, she says, I have some music there you might like, and Seekers singing Kumbaya. Is that Kumbaya? Okay. Some songs there you might like. Yes, Brother Jay. And PvP says, check my Facebook messages as I post every week as there is so much happening. Yes, there's a lot going on. And Mike Seha says, thank you. Oh, you're very welcome, Mike. Lizzie says, Brother Jay, some channels there will take you to some Australian playlists and the Seekers. The Seekers are a great band. I love them. Love you, darling, Jay says. And Lizzie says, hi, Kage. Yep. And once again, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Yes, rest in peace, Charlie, there in Utah. They moved him to Phoenix. They moved his body there. And Jay says, yes, indeed. And I haven't put any of my dancing there yet. Oh, okay. Well, when you do, Lizzie, let us know. That'd be most helpful.
Oh, dancing.
Okay.
Right.
And as I said before we go, I'm going to have Brother Jay do a prayer for us before we leave. Well, take care of the prayer for today, a very important prayer that I wanted him to say. Also, before we go, don't forget that, tonight I'm going to be with Gorilla as we do our Twilight Zone episodes. We'll also be with PvP and Curtis Selby and hopefully Larry from Be Yourself Adventures for our 4 episodes we're doing for Dark Shadows at around 10:30 p.m. Eastern tonight. And then tomorrow, please don't forget to join me and Chance Bortels at the Nostalgic Pod Blast at 5:35 p.m., where we will be talking about Flo, Polly Holiday from Alice. We'll give a special tribute to her, who passed away this past week. Yep, kiss my grits in heaven there, baby. And we'll also be talking about anniversaries and shows, such as like I said, the 50th anniversary of Space 1999, the 40th anniversary of Jaws, and so on. So make sure that you guys are all there for us on Saturday afternoon at 5:35 p.m. Eastern.
I can't
And of course,
believe that
don't
next year
forget,
will be 60 years of Star Trek.
60 years of Star Trek. I know, amazing. I know. And then of course one last thing, don't forget that Gorilla is doing his Sunday cinema, and he will be playing Castaway from Tom Hanks. So make
I
sure you
like that
check
movie.
that out. I like it too. Wilson. I don't know about PvP though. I don't think he's really into that.
Are you doing?
He
Are
told us
is
last
Gorilla doing the Waltons? Did Pleasant? Did PvP miss
tonight.
something?
Oh, that's right. Today is Friday, isn't it? Not Thursday. I take
Yep.
that back. Okay. So actually, not Twilight Zone, but he's doing his Walton stream after this later on tonight. And then of course we have the Dark Shadows after the Waltons.
Boom.
So that'd be cool. Yeah. Yeah, Waltons. Yes. I'm sorry,
I
PvP.
couldn't
I said the wrong
stand the
thing.
Waltons.
Yeah,
Our
Judith
little
Durham
house
passed
on the
a few years
frickin'
ago.
prairie.
Yeah. So Waltons. Yeah, we're doing Waltons tonight. As far as I know, PvP. You're the one that usually talks to Gorilla. I don't much. He usually works and I don't talk to him much. So Charlie K, yes, rest in peace there, Charlie Kirk. And Castaway bored me. I know. And Lizzie says, "Oh, it's 7:20 a.m. Saturday morning. Ooh, I guess you better get ready for the day there, Lizzie."
Oh, it's time for Saturday morning cartoons. Yay!
Saturday morning cartoons.
I still watch Saturday morning cartoons now. I go
Every once in a while.
and I find old cartoons to watch while I'm eating my cereal.
Oh, cool. I didn't
I'm a
find a
kid at
gut
heart
about
until the day I die.
Yeah. And Guy. Oh, Guy. Gut. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let me finish up quick, and then we'll get to Jay here so he can give us our final prayer of the day. Again, I want to thank everybody here for coming. Really appreciate that. God bless you all for doing that. Don't forget, as Suzanne always says, leave everything in God's hands. It's a great piece of advice from a wonderful Universal Life Church minister and wife to me and soulmate. I love her very much unconditionally. Also, Larry, who always says, always be yourself. My great friend and brother, who I've known, adopted into my family a long time ago. I've known him for 50 years. Our 50th anniversary as friendship begins in June of next year, 2026. And we're going to have a special celebration then. That's just future going into that. And finally, as I always say here at our show, always expect the unexpected in life and in everything. And remember, always go with God. You'll never go wrong. That is my new thing I always say now. Always go with God. You'll never go wrong. Okay. So with that, God bless America. God bless Canada. God bless the UK, we know, and of course, and our friends there. And don't forget, God bless the rest of this world. We only have one, so make sure you become the stewards to future generations and take care of this earth. And remember, don't piss off Mother Nature. Okay, I'm all caught up. All right, so now, without further ado, go ahead and show yourself, Jay, and we'll go ahead and do a final prayer, and then we'll head on out.
Well, I can't pray while I'm holding the phone, so I'm going to have to do this.
Okay.
Because I clench both my hands while I'm praying.
Okay. Go ahead then. I'm sorry.
I just want to say thank you to Mikey and to everyone that came by and asked questions. I really had fun. I can't wait to one day do an interview with Charlotte or someone else. So thank you, Mikey. And now for the prayer.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Dear Heavenly Father, we just thank you for another chance to get together in Christian fellowship, Father. We just thank you for this YouTube channel and others like it, that we can come together without anyone hurting us by hate, talking hate, spewing hate. Father, you know what has happened in the last 24 hours. Father, There is so much hate amongst Christians and Republicans. But like you said in John chapter 15, verse 18, they hated me before they hated you. And when they hate you, they are hating me, you say. But Father, there's so much evil in this world. It seems like he's winning. But we know who will be the ultimate winner at the end. Your Son, Jesus Christ, and you, Father. Father, we lift everyone up in prayer. Everybody has petitions on their hearts and minds, and we lift all these prayer requests. But Father, I ask you to please be with the Charlie Cook family and his friends. They are suffering. They're fixing to have to bury their husband, their lover, their best friend, and father. These kids will never grow up. These kids will grow up never knowing their father. Father, we just ask you to lead, guide, and direct us. Ease our anger. I don't want to say hatred because you say in the Bible, in your holy word, that we can hate the evil that the people do, but we cannot hate the people. And we don't. We hate the evil they did. This is nothing but Satan. Not them. Satan made them do it. But at least we know that Satan will not rule in hell. He will be tormented in hell like all the others. And we hate that. We don't want that, just like you don't want that, Father. Father, I ask you to please be with Mikey and Suzanne. Be with Suzanne as she goes with her knee surgeries. Protect her. Be with the doctors and nurses. Guide them. Let her have a speedy recovery and nothing wrong afterwards. We ask you to please be with Lizzie, PvP, all the others that were there. I'm forgetting some. Forgive me, but you know who they are. And I ask you to please be with Brother Larry as he was just in the hospital. Father, we ask you to take this, whatever is wrong with him, and heal him, Father. Don't let him have to go back to the hospital. Strengthen him, Father, so he can fight for you, do his Christian duty, because he is part of your army. And the army I speak of is we tell the truth. We speak the truth. We speak the gospel as well. And Father, I just ask you to go with us, bring us back the next time when we gather for a new live stream, whichever channel that is. And we ask all these things in the gracious name of your Son, Jesus Christ, heavenly and holy, precious name we pray. Amen and amen.
And Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen and amen. Praise be to God. Thank you. Thank you, Brother Jay, for that wonderful prayer. I love you, brother. And Larry, we're thinking of you. Jay in Michigan, Jason, we're also thinking of you and Nikki. We're thinking of everybody we know that you get better, that you recover. Matt, we know about your friend Bill. We're praying for him. Suzanne, ex-team, we always pray for you in Harlem. We're always thinking you're always on our mind.
We have
Charlotte,
to pray for
you
Suzanne.
And your mom and
She's
the rest of the family. We're always thinking of Charlotte. We're thinking of everybody in our family. Everybody that's there, everybody that was here today.
Lord, please be with Charlotte. She needs your prayers too, Father.
Yes, she does. She needs
And
to.
Leanna. She needs
And Leanna
safe grace
and
traveling.
Nikki. Yeah. Let's see. So we'll finish here and then we'll get going. Lizzie says to Larry, thank you so much. And PvP says Castaway was obviously a Robinson Crusoe spinoff or ripoff. Yeah, thing is, other films
I don't know.
have done it better.
I thought it was based on a book.
I thought it was based on a true storybook, but hey, I thought.
Oh
Wilson
yeah, it was. It was. He crashed on an island for a long time.
Yeah.
FedEx person or something. Yeah.
Yes, right. It was based on his true story. Yeah.
Yes.
I thought Wilson was a soccer ball, but I could be mistaken, but never wrong. No, you're not mistaken. It was
never wrong.
Soccer ball. No,
I may never be right, but I'm never wrong.
What, honey?
A volleyball.
A volleyball. Okay. Sorry, baby.
Oh, a volleyball. Well, soccer ball, volleyball.
Wilson was a volleyball that you, hit over the net and everything. Yes, you're right, my sweetheart. Mwah.
She's always right.
They're always white. Yes. Yeah, that's true. It was a volleyball there, Pleasant Valley. So he says, I still say balls to Castaway. I see how you said that. Thanks, Jay. Yes. And I am still struggling with Wednesday. So angry. Me too, PvP. We all are.
Oh, is it Wednesday? Okay.
I thought it was yesterday, Thursday. No, it was, well.
No, I think it was Wednesday. It was Wednesday. Yeah. He's right. It's Wednesday.
The incident with
because I was coming back from the kidney doctor.
Yeah, and then we talked about Kurt's thing on Wednesday, and we talked about.
But it really flew off Thursday. Yeah, but yeah, it was Wednesday.
Yeah, it was still basically Robinson Crusoe. Yeah, it was Crusoe. Yeah. Okay, so once more time, I give it up to my brother Jay today for being here for me, being here for Suzanne, being able to give of his own time and be with us so that we can interview you, talk to everything about you, sir. And I,
love you, brother.
I feel both of us feel the stronger in our friendship to you, our bond. We love you both, you and Leanna, and stay together. Don't ever separate, okay? You and Leanna stay together.
If I can help it, I will fight for her to the death.
Good. Because I fight for my wife to the death, too. I will. Always. I always do.
She just texted me saying, I miss you, baby. Be there tonight.
Yeah, well, say hello to her from us, okay? And lots of loving kisses. Lots of hugs. Okay. So, everyone, don't forget, tonight we're doing Walton's. Not the other thing I talked about, so disregard what I said before. Walton's tonight with Gorilla, Random Thoughts, later on this evening. And then after that, we will be doing The Dark Shadows, as I said, later tonight, Friday night. And then tomorrow on Saturday afternoon at 5:35 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget to check out Chance Martels and myself at the Nostalgic Pod Blast as we talk about pop culture. And then on Sunday night, we'll have Gorilla back giving us the movie Castaway as part of his. I'm doing a future flight for my first time and a future cruise ship for my first time. So make sure you all check that out. And last but not least, Daniel.
We need to do a movie thing, me and you on your channel. Oh, that would be so neat.
Yeah, well, the next time we see a movie that we both have seen, we'll do another one, Jay. We'll talk about it. Yeah, that was cool when we talked about Superman and Fantastic Four. The next one I want to see is
no, I meant watch one together on Cosmos.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, yeah. I definitely looking forward to watching Castaway tomorrow or Sunday.
Me too.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna laugh at it. I'm gonna laugh at the volleyball. Thank you, babe. Volleyball too. Wilson. Yeah, funny thing. There you go, PvP. Big hugs from Lizzie. All right. Take care, everyone. We'll see you next time on MikeySuzeFour. God bless you all. Take care.